Peace Collective, my name is Kay. I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started, y'all, with this reading and see what messages are coming out, what y'all need to know, collective. The first message that I'm getting for y'all is that there is not going to be any rest or respect for the wicked, okay? I heard specifically no respect for the wicked. So there's definitely especially if you were drawn to this title and the thumbnail and everything, I feel like a lot of y'all are actually going to be feeling very important during the age of Aquarius. This is the current era that I believe that we are in right now. We're in the Aquarian age, which can transform our lives and the life that we live when it comes to what we idolize or what we consider out of reach. Those things become more possible in the age of Aquarius. So we're definitely living at a time of rapid growth and development. Some of y'all could be Aquarius, you could be air signs, you could have an air Uranus sign. You could also have like Uranus in your first house or your 11th house too, or your 10th house. And I'm just sorry y'all, I'm getting that for a lot of y'all, collective, you're just kind of realizing like a lot of people who come up against you are going to regret it, especially for those of y'all who carry this Aquarian energy. Like karma, time is on your side, especially if you know that you have been doing good deeds for the world and good deeds for others, and you know your heart is in the right place. I just see a lot of vindication for y'all, collective. And I feel like you guys are actually going to play a very significant role in the age of Aquarius. So I'm going to kind of get into that. I feel like your life purpose is going to become a big deal for y'all. And you're just kind of like learning to, sometimes I feel like it's when you put your foot down that people become shocked, because a lot of y'all are very kind, very generous people. And then by the time you decide to stop giving to someone, they're kind of surprised, or they feel as if they're entitled to your energy at that point. So I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of like coming to the conclusion that you're going to be okay with being some people's karma in this life, because they just are wicked people. And I just feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of seeing people in a different way, and you just don't respect them the same way anymore, and that's why you don't give them the same treatment. Like, I just see y'all kind of switching up on people you don't respect as much, and it actually working out in your favor, and you guys being vindicated too if these people have been trying to talk down on you or trying to ruin your reputation. I do feel like there's a network that is banding to support you and make sure that you are being protected. And spiritually speaking, you definitely have people who are looking out for you and making sure that you're okay as well, and that you're not alone in this journey. There's like a crow too. Crows can be significant for y'all. So the Hierophant, I kind of feel like y'all are actually going to be making serious commitments in your life. Y'all are just becoming more mature and growing up. Okay, I kind of feel like you are valuing your independence, and I do see that y'all have a marriage or a serious commitment on the way. This could be to a career or love. We're going to get into more details as the cards come out, but I do feel like y'all have a very serious commitment on the horizon, and this is going to be something that's going to help you feel like you're kind of ready for a different level of life, where you're ready to move on to a new chapter. Some of y'all could be working on financial stability. Some of y'all could be working on financial independence, and I also see self-sufficiency, and I see you guys just being successful in these pursuits, especially because you guys are super ambitious and you go after what you want relentlessly, and you don't give up, and you love what you do. You have a very deep passion and care for the things you do and how you handle it. So yeah, it's definitely romance, y'all. So collective, a lot of y'all are actually going to be finding your person soon, or the person that you are going to want to marry, or you will marry this person. Some of y'all could have already met this person, but I just see like a serious commitment on the way, and this person is going to be very serious about protecting you, especially against like evil eye and stuff like that. Like, this person will be very aware of like negative energy or just the types of energy there are, so they're going to be intentionally trying to send you healing and loving energy. Like, this person is going to be very intentional about the way they love you, and they are going to be very serious about a commitment. If you guys were wondering if this person wants to marry you, they do, they will, and they are planning for it, and they definitely see you in their future, collective. At the same time, I just kind of feel like a lot of y'all are overwhelmed. This person can kind of see that you're overwhelmed with life and stressed out, and they want to help you out, or they just know life is stressful, okay? They know everything is overwhelming because of the responsibilities they have to handle, and they want you to know that they're here for you, and they want to take care of you too, and they want to like be by your side. The Lovers, you could be Geminis, Virgos, you could be a Taurus, you could be an Aquarius, you could be planets, Mercury and Venus. You could also be a second houser, you could be a third houser too. The Fool. Yeah, there's definitely someone in your life. Okay, I see you guys are going through very significant changes in your life, and some of y'all may feel like you jumped timelines, or you just feel like you're not in the same reality anymore that you used to be in, because you're really not, honestly. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are actually being propelled to really interesting blessings in your life, and it's not gonna feel real. It's honestly gonna feel like a fairy tale, and I feel like that's kind of like the biggest part about y'all embarking on this journey of like independence, is realizing your story is very unique, and you kind of came here to experience your own life in your own way. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of like creating your own story that you're proud of, creating your own reality or life that you've always dreamed of, and just something that you can genuinely feel satisfied with. And I just feel like y'all are not settling for less with the Hierophant. This is like about having standards in life and not settling for less in love and in life. But I feel like all of that energy is kind of like attracting your partner, whether you're aware of it or not, because you guys are just very high vibrational. Like, you're naturally going to attract a partnership towards you, because people are going to figure your energy out in one way or another. And I feel like also your love or your connection can also be causing other people to try to want to hit on your person too, or it's kind of like making other people realize they're not in love with their person or something like that, or they don't like their person as much as like they don't like them as much as they want to like their person or something like that. I feel like while you're also like growing and expanding, you're also kind of like revealing your real friends around you, or just the people who are kind of meant to be in your life for the long term. And you're just going to start seeing people in a different way. And some of y'all might start becoming friends with people that you weren't even like cool with before, or you just weren't really feeling them like that. I can actually see you guys becoming closer with people that maybe like you had an ick for in the past or something. And I feel like you guys are actually going to find something really endearing about these people, and they're going to have qualities that you really admire and respect. And I kind of feel like being pushed out of your comfort zone is necessary right now. All of us are kind of being forced out of our comfort zones in our own way. So I just kind of feel like you guys should know, like, as you're removing yourself from your comfort, that's where your growth is, and that's where everything that you've always desired is. It's on the other side of everything you're afraid to face. So I do see with like Taurus placements and Gemini, there's like a need to get things done very quickly. There's a need to kind of like pick up the pace with the air energy coming out last. I kind of feel like maybe you guys started off slow, but this is actually going to move pretty quickly, and you may feel like time is passing by with your person or something like that. Like, time does not exist when you're with your person. And I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of realizing you can achieve things that you thought were impossible, or that even your younger self thought you couldn't have. Kind of feel like y'all are growing into that, growing into who you're really meant to be. And I just see like your ancestors, your benevolent guides and angels, they just kind of like want you to continue to expand your life. They don't want you to slow down, collective, because they really don't want you to look back and regret in the future. They want you to know that you're going after the right things. They want you to journey to new relationships and new connections, and like just leaving your comfort zone, expanding past what you know, because it's really going to take you to where you need to be. Some of y'all could also be challenging old institutions or old ways of living that also kind of suited you before. Like, you may kind of feel like a lifestyle you lived before no longer suits you now, or vice versa. You may feel like a lifestyle that you lived before is like fitting you now that you're a little bit older and more mature and ready to take it on. But I feel like the main message I'm getting, collective, is like a lot of y'all are kind of like in a time period where you're just kind of being encouraged by your guides and your universe to expand, especially when it comes to experiencing love, romance, and intimacy. A lot of y'all were like isolated for a long time. You're kind of like alone. A lot of y'all were just spending time to yourself, or you're just diving into your career or your passions. You weren't really focused on love and romance because it didn't really interest you as much. But I kind of feel like there's going to be something in your life that's going to spark a curiosity that makes you want to explore this side to you more, making you want to explore commitment, or making you just want to explore like explore things that are a little just different than out of your comfort zone, collective. We're just dating people that you're not used to dating. Kind of feel like this is actually going to help you, and it's going to give you like a new perspective that you really need for the future. Okay, that's why this is about the age of Aquarius. It's a very forward thinking sign. That's also why I use the Uranus glyph on the thumbnail. I kind of feel like this is about the universe is just kind of like basically saying, I'm playing chess with you, babes. Like, you can't see like the full picture right now, but I promise you and I guarantee that everything's going to make sense in the end, because honestly none of us have all the answers. We're just kind of like going off of everything we see and know, but kind of feel like that's where like our belief in God or the universe or whatever comes from, because that's kind of like that overarching being that we see as like they control everything that we don't. So I kind of feel like a lot of y'all are just letting go of control and feeling more at peace with moving into areas that aren't as comfortable, moving into places that are not as comfortable, and expanding, using your voice and not being afraid to like show up when you need to. So a lot of y'all just pursue these things ambitiously, y'all, because you will get to where you need to be, and you're honestly going to be attracting more blessings just because you have been following the guidance that is necessary. So you guys are honestly being prepared for surprises that you don't even see coming. You're being prepared for blessings you don't see coming, and some things you could have even forgotten that you wanted that you're going to be receiving as well. But all of this is just to let you know that you are powerful and you can have what you want out of your life. Okay, it doesn't take a certain, I'm hearing it doesn't take a certain like it doesn't take a certain like path, only one path basically. Like they're saying all paths lead to one, collective, and you are protected on this journey, and you are literally like, there's something about the future looking up to you. When I think of that as well, I think of like some of y'all could be inspirational to younger people, or you could just be someone that people look up to in a way where they kind of see you as an inspiration to what they want to do or how they want to be in their life too. So some of y'all could be propped up as like a respectable individual in your community, to be honest, in the future, especially when it comes to your relationship. This can also be alluding to like power couples too, and like just a type of romance that just is like never ending. Like it's none, it really like time doesn't define the love you have for this human or for this person. And yeah, some of y'all could be into the tech industry as well, or you could be marrying someone who's into tech or something. Someone could be into like AI or robotics. Light. Last message is about your light, collective. So you need to know that your light is very bright. So you're going to attract all things under the sun towards you, whether good or bad. And you honestly have very unique and interesting qualities that just make you very captivating. And I kind of feel like air, fire, and water are your elements too. I feel like a lot of y'all have learned to create things because you have boundaries and you don't let people cross them, and you protect your space. So you've made room for great things to blossom in your life, and that's what the universe is kind of like telling you about. Your future is about, you guys have planted the seeds and you're just kind of like watching everything grow and watching everything come when it's your time. And I see you guys just developing a really good relationship with someone's kids or something like that. Or if you have like, if you don't have kids, these are like your future babies who are kind of like going to really respect you as a parent. And I see you guys just setting a really strong foundation for yourself, learning from the past, but also doing better so that you can create a better future for not just you, but for everybody else who's going to be with you on the ride. And the last thing I have to say is your colors could be red, green, or white. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of y'all are just like rising above the drama and the BS. You're being vindicated. People are showing you honor and respect. And people can just kind of see that you have what it takes. And you guys just have very strong boundaries that makes people respect you more, because you don't let people walk all over you. And yeah, this is why people like want to invest in you, collective. They want to show you love, time, attention, affection, whatever it is that you desire, because y'all are honestly that person, and you honestly deserve it. Honestly, you deserve all the success, happiness, and love that life has to offer. So that's what I have to say for y'all. Thank you guys for joining me for this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. It's a pleasure being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Peace.